right, what's happening, guys? We are back working on the E46, and like I talked about in the last video, we're working on fitting up the body kit. So let's just jump right to it and talk about what's going to happen here. So first things first, subframe. Back from powder coating, part shop max bushings in, FDF uppers in and ready to go. Basically, we're going to assemble this whole thing and put that in the car. Back here, big duck club kit getting fitted. This is the whole clamshell kit. It needs a decent amount of trimming, which is kind of expected with any kit like this. So I got my homeboy Danny Lightning coming over soon to help me dial in all the areas in the kit that I'm kind of looking to improve upon in terms of fitment. And once that's situated, we'll get all the clecos in this thing and kind of have it where we need it to be, so we can build our tube structure at FabMac to work well with what we have going on in the rear end there. Up front, headlights, bumper, front rad support. I like using as much OEM stuff on this car as possible, although it doesn't look super gangster. Honestly, it's light, it's simple, and it's stuff that is easily repairable and easy to replace if we get into a front end collision or any bumps and bruises up front, which is inevitable. So yeah, OEM rad support, obviously it's cut, but this helps me locate where the headlights are going to go. I like using the OEM crash bar there that holds the bumper, and it fits into that aluminum bar. Once again, doesn't look super nice, but when the kit's on, you can't see it. And what I like about it is from OEM, those guys are collapsible. And once they collapse and it breaks that seal, you just pull it back out, put a tack weld on it, and you have that play now on the front end. A little bit of cushion, a little bit of give. That all helps. Got front subframe. It's dusty, but it's powder coated. Purple tag rack. So we're gonna get all this cleaned up. That's gonna get bolted up, front subframe, as well as rear subframe. And we're gonna make this car a roller and get this thing to FabMac ASAP. I'm super stoked to take some content at FabMac for you guys, because that's where the magic's gonna happen. That's where this car is really gonna start coming to life. Things are gonna happen quick. And the most exciting stuff, like getting the engine in, watching the engine get built, and getting everything mounted up, it's gonna happen quick, but I can't wait to show you guys what's going on there. So, pretty basic this episode, just getting this thing essentially fitted up and out the door. Let's get to it. Danny Lightning, working on the kit, helping me get this thing trimmed up, fitted nicely. Got this bottom line all dialed in, just fired up. Now we're kind of just gonna deal with this. So Danny figured maybe a little bit of a curve here, and then we're gonna try and actually follow this kind of body line of the quarter window here. Once again, little things. I know it's a drift car, not a show car, but like this is the type of stuff that I pay attention to. So Danny's gonna try and follow this line, and I think that's gonna make it look a hell of a lot better. So we got this side kind of dialed in. Danny fixed the door gap line here. That's looking nice and uniform. Got a couple clecos in there. Up top, same deal. Danny got this all straightened out, looking uniform and trimmed. And then we made an adjustment too. Good call on Danny's part. Making this cut here just looks so much nicer with the body line, opposed to the other side, which hasn't been trimmed yet. I don't really know what's going on there. So you can see this top line here, super wavy, going all the way down. And then same deal, dealing with this door gap. It's big gap here, small gap there, small gap here. So that's what Danny's got sorted out on the other side. So making quick work of it. Stoked on how this is turning out. The man himself, the man.
Drift cars can, should, and will look good.
Yeah. All trimmed up. Perfect door gap on the bottom, down the sides. Danny's got it lined up real nice. This body line just lines up with the door perfectly. Trimmed this to match the rear quarter window. Super happy with it. Cut up the top here. once again, I know it's a drift car, but like these are things that matter to me. It is gonna be wrapped, but I know it's there. Took the time to make it intentional. That's what it's all about, like, you know, making things intentional. Same here, cleaned up this gap. Cleaned it up on the bottom here. And same deal. Danny got this top line here on the kit, lining up real nice with our door. I'm stoked on how this has turned out. It's crazy what half a day's work will do. Just a little bit, like these little details, but they all matter. Alright, this is gonna be the first time that this car is gonna be hitting the ground with wheels on it, and probably, I mean, honestly, since I've owned it, but even before that. She's got a little bit of positive camber, just a tad, but we're doing this just so Danny can get the front left fender sorted out because he's pushed into the shelf right now. But big moment. It's gonna roll. Look at all that squat. Look at the fitment on it, dude. Jeez. Oh, race cars look so sad in this stage. She's tucking, dude. Damn. All right, sweet. So we're gonna turn this thing around on the hoist so Danny can get at this fender here. And then, yeah, this thing is officially a roller, so that's cool. I'd like to weigh it just out of curiosity before it leaves. And then tomorrow, we are loading up the trailer with all the goodies and the transmission and all the parts that we need to bring to FabMac, and this thing's out of here. Damn. All right, that is it. Final fender is on and fitted. We got this thing turned around on the hoist so we can work on it a little bit better, but it's nice because we can stand back and see how everything looks. And yeah, pumped on how it looks. Super wide. Got all the body lines looking proper and lined up. We're definitely gonna have to put a big old wheel on there to fill those fenders, and probably some spacer too. But yeah, got everything cleaned up over here. Same deal as the last side, around the lights, gap between the fender and the bumper, gap between the door, making sure these body lines are good. Danny got that all sorted out. Looks real nice. Body line kind of continues through the side of the car, exactly how we want it to. So obviously we still gotta throw side skirts on either side, but we'll do that once it's off the hoist. But she's good to go. It's got wheels on it, it rolls. Got the two helpers here.
Work's done, time for pets.
Yeah, one of them works a little harder than the other.
This one.
Obviously, shout out to my homeboy Danny Lightning for getting it done. My man. You guys will see Danny probably in a video later on when we actually get to painting this car, because Danny's gonna be the one laying down the glass. So
Favorite squirter, you're right.
yeah, so when that happens, so the plan, if everything goes right, is this will go to FabMac. It'll get all the fab work done, you know, all the mock-up stuff done. Hopefully, like pretty much final assembly or fully assembled. Then we'll disassemble everything, send it to paint, come back, and then we'll do final assembly. So in a perfect world, that's how we'd like it to go. That way it minimizes the chance of us having to drill holes and clean paint afterwards. So hopefully it ends up going that way, but right now that's the plan. And it'll be a whole other car at that point. So the usual deal. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your mom, ask your doctor. Till next time.